Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have the fastest AMG production sedan in the world. This is the 2021 Mercedes-Benz AMG GT63 4-door coupe 4MATIC Plus. It has a very long name. This is the fastest production AMG sedan and I'm doing an in-depth review of it. Thank you so much to subscribe and hit the like and be connected to my YouTube channel. Because of you guys, I could have reviewed my favorite dream car. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Let's start the full in-depth review then. So first, let's start with this aggressive front. The width of this car is 1947 mm. I'm going to get inside, turn on these multi-beam LED headlights. Today I'm reviewing the car outside the showroom. It's freezing outside. My hands are literally freezing, but I'm doing this for you guys. So here we get inside. So foot on the brake, pressing the start button. This is the daytime running lights with the hazard. This is the full light with high beam off, high beam off. And the front full lights are on. So these are the multi-beam LED headlights, the top of the line of the headlights. This is your hazards and daytime running lights. That is very aggressive. This is your main projector setup, and this is another projector setup. You have blue accent because of the multi-beam, and it has carbon fiber accent inside the headlights. If you see there, carbon fiber accents here and there, and multi-beam written down there. Because it's a North American spec, it has that side reflector light right here and the reflector right here. Very, very, very aggressive. This car gets the Panamericana grille with the front Mercedes-Benz logo with the radar of the car, the front camera, the front another logo, so two logos right here. This car gets the AMG chrome package, so it has full chromes at the front. Because it's a black car, chrome suits it. This part is not closed. This part increases the car's downforce. And here, because this car gets a full handcrafted V8, you have the radiator here so it can feed air and cool the engine. And on this side, you have another one for the intercooler for keeping the turbos cooled. Very, very, very aggressive front end. The hood, you have very nice lines here. So the car looks more aggressive in person. In camera, I can't show it because it's so aggressive from the front. Now let's check out what's under this hood. So now let's show you the engine, but before that, thank you so much to Mercedes-Benz Brampton for providing me this amazing beast, and thank you so much to Mr. Ian for getting me this car from Mercedes-Benz Brampton. Now let's open the hood. That we have to do it from the driver's side. There's a button right here, and if I just come outside, we can lift up this hood and we can see this massive V8 engine. I can't find it. Okay, it's here. Boop, there goes the hood, and there is the engine. This is a handcrafted 4-liter twin turbo V8, and this car has the most powerful 4-liter V8 engine that AMG makes, but not now, because the Black Series has the same engine, but it has 800 horsepower. So this is the second most powerful AMG 4-liter handcrafted made engine. Let's talk about powers. 630 horsepower, 850 Newton meters of torque, all going to the 4-wheel drive, the all-wheel drive system, with a 9-speed multi-clutch transmission that is lightning quick. If you guys come closer, there is a vent here that is open for the engine. There is another one here for the turbos, and it needs so much cooling that from the center it has another one for the turbos. It's just amazing, mind-blowing. Mercedes-Benz logo here, AMG written here. You have the two turbochargers on either side. That's so nice. You have insulation up here, that's aluminum treatment because this car produces a lot of heat, and you have the normal insulation here. For the battery positive, if you want to jump start the car, it's on here, but the actual battery of the car is at the back. So if you come here, you can see who built the engine. His signature is right here. Mercedes-Benz Germany. This is where you put the engine oil, and that's pretty much it. Very, very, very nice. And you can see these are your front things are made out of aluminum, so it makes the car more lightweight. So now let's check out the side profile. So the length of this car is 5060 mm, so this is a very long car. So this car gets the 275 35 R21 inch rims. So these are the 21 inch multi-spoke wheels that are forged, so it's more lightweight. This car doesn't get the night package because this car is a black car. It needs chrome accents. That's why the wheel is also in satin. This is actually in satin chrome, but the car is dirty right now, so that's why it doesn't look that good. You have this nice center cap like the race car from Mercedes, and AMG written here. You have your 6-piston carbon ceramic brakes here that are ventilated, and you have your AMG written right here. Very nice. If we go a little back, you have that V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus written, and then you have this really nice side grille. The front suspension is double wishbones with coil springs, and the back suspension is also double wishbone with coil springs. The exterior mirror of the car, it has a hazards light right here and a camera below it. I'm just going to turn on the hazards right now. So there, and this car also gets frameless door because it's a coupe from Mercedes. The base of this car is 2951 mm. Now let's come a little back. This car also gets side skirts, but it's in black, so you guys can notice it that well. And it has chrome door handles right there, and keyless go is obviously here. From the A-pillar, you can see the chrome lining all the way starts until here. It is satin chrome, and the rear glass are privacy and the fronts are tinted because in North America it's legal. Chrome door handles with keyless go. Now if we come back for opening the fuel tank, if the car is unlocked, you just press and it opens. It has an 85-liter fuel tank for this car. And here we come to the main part, the rear wheels. It's much fatter than the front. So the rear wheels are 315 30 R21s. Because this is a rear bias all-wheel drive system, that's why the rear wheels are more thicker than the fronts. But the brakes are 4 pistons with ventilated calipers, and it has Pirelli tires at the back. So that's going to be it for the side profile. The shark fin is very small, you can see right there. That's actually the shark fin antenna. And now let's show you the car's rear. So then the height of this car is 1447 mm, and let's show you the car's key. So this is the key. You have your lock, unlock, trunk opening and panic button, and it says AMG right here with the AMG logo. Now I'm going to get inside and turn on the rear lights. The hazards are red. I'm explaining that in a bit. I'm just going to get inside and turn on the lights. Just listen to the exhaust because this car sounds pretty good. So there, the lights are on. And this is with the hazard, this is with the reverse of the car, and putting it back to park, and here I come outside. This is your main tail lights, but the hazards are red. In Asia, the hazards are yellow, but in North America and America, the hazards are red. You have AMG written in the corner with that side reflector that I was talking about at the front. You can see AMG badge right here, the Mercedes-Benz Star and GT63S, the top of the line of the 4-door. You have this wing that is fixed, but if you don't take this option, this wing actually goes up and down, or you can take it in carbon fiber. If you come down, this is your number plate slot with 2 lights and a reversing camera that comes out when you put it on reverse. You have this very nice functional diffuser right here, it's fully functional, and you have sensors at the back. You have in total of 6 sensors at the back. You have this very nice vent, but it's not functional, it's for design. And you could see AMG badge under the exhaust, over the exhaust. And the exhausts are fully functional, and it sounds really good. Now, if we show you the boot space, we're completely done with the exterior. So now let's show you the boot space of this car. I just want to don't take my hands from my pocket because it's really cold. So I could just do this. Oh wait, just do this. And the power tailgate is going to open. Mercedes-Benz technology, yes sir. So you have a lot of storage on this car compared to a coupe. So you have more storage than a sedan does. You have underfloor storage too, that you can see right here. You have your Mercedes-Benz basket, tow hook, and the emergency triangle. You have a light placement here, and you have a Burmester offer at the side from the boot. You have some straps so you can put some water bottles or some stuff you want, and you have a low cover right here, and you have a light so you can identify that the hood is open, And this is for closing the boot because it's powerfully controlled. And I forgot, this is actually the rear fog of the car. Now let's get into the inside. So now let's get on the rear seats of the car. So because this is a sloping roofline, okay, let's get inside, let's get heated up, and then let's talk. Okay, so because it's a coupe, it's a sloping roofline, that's why it's going to decrease your headroom, but your knee room is enough and shoulder room is good. So this is a 4-seater, so 2 at the front, 2 at the back. You have a wireless charger at the center and 2 USB, 2 cup holders on the either side. And you don't actually have armrests, so you just seat like a race. Like, you also feel the aggressiveness of this car. It's like fully hugging you and stuff like that. You can just see the ambient lighting is just so good, and it has heated seats. It's going to warm me up faster. And the window, it goes up, goes fully down. Yes! BMW, your M5, M8 competition Grand Coupe doesn't do that. So this is for controlling the temperature right there, and this is for controlling the temperature as well. So this car in total has a 3-zone climate control, so 1 at the back and 2 at the front. You have magazine holders here and here, and the AC vents are like so coolly designed, like it just looks so nice. You have some lights here, and this is actually a hook so you could put your jacket. I'm actually really cold, so I'm not gonna get it out. Now let's come on that side and struggle a little bit. Okay, oh, okay, I'm here. Let's start from the bottom. There's a light here to tell people that the door is open at night. You have a bottle holder here, grab handle with black leather, and you have white stitching. This is for your window control. This is your door handle, ambient lighting, Burmester, Twitter, and this is for the heated seats. Now let's go at the front. It also gets flameless door at the back. So now let's start with the dash of the car. So you have full leather here with white stitching and an airbag. This is your AC vent with ambient lighting inside that you up the temperature, it goes red. If you down the temperature, it turns blue. You have this gloss black treatment here, that's very nice, and ambient lighting too. Black leather with white stitching, lockable glove box that you open. You have decent amount of room. So the seats are controlled from the door. These are the powered seats with AMG written here and AMG logo embossed here. But if you want, you can get the bucket seats that are optional extra. Now if we come to the center portion, if you just pop this, you have a little storage compartment at the center that is decent amount. And if we come here, there's a lot of controls. Like, this is for your volume, so if you want to decrease the volume, you can do it. If you want to increase the volume, you can also do it from here. This is for the auto start stop feature, so the car is not going to turn off when you go in a traffic light or something. This is for the Valvetronic exhaust, so the valves are open, the valves are closed. This is a blank button. This is for the driving mode, so comfort, individual. This is for slippery. And then if we go down, you have sport, then you have sport plus, and you have race. So I'm just gonna put on comfort because the Valvetronic exhaust keeps opening. So if you want to drive it on automatic or manual, comfort, sport, or sport plus, you have adaptive dampers, and this is for traction control. This is the gear knob with AMG logo embossed inside, and for putting it at drive like this, neutral, and this is for reverse. Reversing camera pops out, and it obviously has adaptive guidelines right there. Putting it back to park, you have a touch sensitive button here, a touchpad for the infotainment, and some shortcut buttons right here that I'm showing you in a bit. You have a sunroof that you control from here, and then for closing it, you just press that button again. Very nice. So now let's show you the climate control and the infotainment. So now let's show you the climate control features. So this car gets a 2-zone climate for the front, so you could control this from this side, and when you put it down, it turns into blue. Same on the other side, so my portion is turning to blue right there. This is for where you want the air, the wind speed, auto, front windshield heater max. This is for menu that comes here. This is for rear windshield heater, AC, no outside air inside, and where you want the air for the passenger side. Press this, you have 2 cup holders and a wireless charger that my phone is charging, a cigarette lighter, and a USB for charging mobile devices. That's it. Now let's show you the car's infotainment system. So now let's show you the screens of this car. So this car gets a 12.3-inch display here and a 12.3-inch display here. So first, let's show you the infotainment. So when you put on ignition, it does a nice animation here and it says AMG here. And then the ambient lighting turns on. And if we press it again, the infotainment comes live and then we can control it. So first, if we go to navigation, that if we press, you can see Mercedes's traffic alert navigation that is pretty good. You can control it through this touchpad. You can enter what you want to do and all of those stuff. And you can also use voice command and waypoints and stuff like that. But I would like it if it had the swivel wheel system. It would be much easier because I can zoom in and zoom out on this. Then we have radio. So for that, it's touch sensitive. You can control your Bluetooth and stuff like that. Media is like your Apple CarPlay. Telephone is for Bluetooth. And if we go on vehicle settings, just give me one sec. There, you can control the seats that, if we get in, you can control driver seat or passenger seat massage, dynamic seats that hit you from here. It holds you, and lumbar support. You can turn them on. And then you have the climate controls. You can control it like sync both of the climate controls, climate mode. Like you have a lot of stuff on this car. And then rear temperature, you can also control it through here. Then you have driving dynamic select, so you can control your individual. So how do you want the drive? You can control it through here. So I want the drive on like normal. How do you want the transmission? Manual or drive? Dynamic, suspension, exhaust system. You can control everything. Then you have track pace. Let that turn on. Use only in tracks only. I'm just using it on a Mercedes-Benz dealership parking lot. So you could do track race, drag race, and a lot of stuff from here. And if we go out, you have assistance and consumption. And then you have light settings, the ambient lighting. So you can choose to multicolor and then just choose what color you want. So I'm going to put it on red moon. So it's like different color everywhere. And then you can also control the brightness for the front, rear, and the sides. And that's pretty much it. Now if I show you the cameras. For showing you the cameras, I have to turn on the car, so put on the brake, pressing the start button. So this is the rear camera that I showed. This is the rear 360. This is the both of the sides. This is the front, and this is the front wide. And that's pretty much it. Putting it back to park. I'm going to turn my heated seats off. And that's pretty much it for the infotainment. Very easy to use, nothing complicated and stuff like that. This is your rear view mirror that is auto dimmed, and it has a garage door opener here. If you turn on the lights, this is your sunglass holder. That's nice. You have 2 reading lights under the mirror. This is for turning the rear. This is for turning off the center lights. And this is for if you open the door, the light's not going to turn on. These are the vanity mirrors made out of Alcantara. Mirror with a light. My hair looks like a mess. And it has a light here with microphones for the voice command of the car. That's pretty much it. Now let's show you the steering wheel. So the steering wheel is fully Alcantara. It is optional extra. And it is rack pinion. It's powerly controlled and telescopic and tilted. As it comes to you, it goes back. It goes down. Goes up. So I'm going to set it as my perspective there. So you have your AMG written here. You have the drive modes here too: sport, comfort, sport plus. You have race, and you have your normal modes. And this side, the exhaust system, driving, traction control, comfort, suspension, auto start stop, traction, and all those stuff. Here are the cruise controls. This is for controlling that center screen. This is for controlling that screen. You have paddle shifters that are the AMG paddles, so up and down. The sounds are great. This is for your hazard and your high beam. And you have nothing here except the start button. And the start button is also pretty nice. I forgot to turn off the reading lights. There. Now I'll show you the car's instrument cluster. So this car gets a 12.3-inch fully digital instrument cluster. So if I just press the ignition, it does a nice animation and it turns on. Very nice. So it is very easy to use and it is very customizable. So this is your main RPM. It redlines at 7,000. This is the engine temperature. This is the boost gauge, so the horsepower and the torque. It's reminding you of the engine. This is showing you in kilometers and in mile per hour. This is the outside temperature. This is the time. This is which gear you're in and which driving mode. This is for the safety systems warning. These are all the safety lights. The car's on ignition, that's why. This is for the fuel tank, so it has more than half a tank. And this is how much kilometers it can go with this amount of fuel. Top speed is 360 kilometers per hour. You can configure it a little bit. So if I go on styles on display, you can put it on classic. That is the normal one you can get on all of the cars, and you can go to super sport. That is the best. And you can toggle to this side, that's what you want. So the date and time, the G-force meter, the boost gauge, the AMG written, tire pressure monitor, and from start, and the navigation. I just like this. Wait, one second. I just want to have the G-force meter there. And then if you change the driving mode, it also comes there. So you have race, sport plus, sport, comfort, individual, and slippery. Let us stay on comfort. And then when you press it again and open the door, it slowly goes away. So now let's show you the car's door. So now let's show you the door of the car. So let's start from here. You have an AC vent right here with ambient lighting. This is for your heating steering wheel, cruise control, parking sensors off, and raising the car up so you can get some more ground clearance. So this is for turning on the lights and turning it off. This is the brightness for the instrument cluster. This is the parking brake of the car. You have AMG written here that lights up. You have this for opening the trunk and closing the trunk. You have bottle holders here for identify at night that the door is open. These are your window controls. And this is for locking it. This is for controlling the outside mirror. This is the door handle, lock, unlock. This is for street controller, the heated seats, ventilated seats for controlling the passenger side, Burmester Twitter. That's pretty much it. And it has ambient lighting down here. Isn't it obvious because it's a Mercedes-Benz vehicle? So that's it for the video. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you need this car, contact with Mercedes-Benz Brampton. And thank you so much to Ian for providing this car to me. Until then, stay safe, stay home. Inshallah, let's see you next time. Peace. So there's something I wanted to share with everyone. So you guys are asking for English reviews and Bangla reviews. So I'm opening another channel. It's Imtiaz Vlogs Bangla. I'm going to put the link in the description box so you guys can go and subscribe, please. So this channel is for only English videos. All of the Bangla videos are going on my other channel. So make sure you're subscribed to the other channel and be connected. So that's it for the video. Until then, stay safe, stay home. It's cold. I have to leave. I have to go home. Allah Hafiz. I'm taking this car with me. It's my car now. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's not my car.